Did you drink enough water today? Pause the video now and go drink a glass.
Hey, it's Carly. Thanks for joining me on my weight loss journey. Some of you may know me from my Instagram account called Drifting Journey. Now, I recently reached 500 followers and I'm really grateful for all the support I've been given so far, so thanks! I really appreciate it! So my weight loss journey isn't recent. It's almost been 5 months since I've started counting calories and exercising daily. Now, it hasn't been perfect, I'll tell you that. That's why I kind of chose the name Drifting Journey, because I keep drifting in between. Do I still want to do this? Do I not? I really like food, but diet and exercise, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that statement or that mentality. I love food. I love eating. That's been my thing like my entire 22 years of life. Making the switch from eating whatever the heck I wanted whenever I wanted to counting calories and intermittent fasting. It was a big change for me. I've been dieting and exercising at least once a day, or trying to keep my active time to at least 30 minutes to an hour or more every day since April 15th, 2020. I decided that if I was going to be working from home and sitting around all day instead of walking a lot, which my job requires, I might as well do something instead of sitting down and rotting, you know? My life had basically become just my bedroom. I'd get up, I'd eat, I'd go to the bathroom, I'd shower, do work, I would sit for 8+ hours a day, barely sleep, stay up to 3 a.m. because I was exerting no physical efforts. Like, I had not burned like any calories throughout the day, and I just consume a ton, so I felt groggy and sick all the time, and I just was rotting. And I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers out there who are on the same journey as mine. Some started 2-3 months ago, some have been doing it for years. I've been following people that are 2-3 years into their journey on Instagram, and some that just started yesterday, and everyone has to accommodate the current global situation into their life and make it work for them. Now, what I'm doing for me is what's working for me and keeping my sanity for me during this time. But for now, I'm working out at home. I'm going for daily walks on the track by my house. And I'm calorie counting. I am trying to not restrict too many foods, otherwise I'm gonna start binge eating again. Because I have a binge eating problem, yay! Took, 20 years to realize that was the problem. And realizing that I had a problem was one of the biggest steps into moving towards trying to become a healthier person. Now, it's different for everyone, but for me, I just decided to go cold turkey. 3 meals a day, this is a certain amount of calories, that's all I'm gonna eat. And that's what I did. And I was hungry a lot of the time because my mind was so used to eating so much to feel full instead of eating what a healthy person should eat throughout the day, that it was a very big shift in mentality and physical being to go from what I thought was normal to realizing it wasn't normal to getting to where I am now. It's not perfect considering what's going on and how I'm able to do it alone in this country as an American. I'm doing my best, and the best I can means I'm not going to this diet or that diet. I'm counting my calories throughout the day. I'm trying to eat good, healthy meals that aren't 100% cheese or 100% oil. I'm still being conscious of what I eat. I used to look like this in July of 2019. This was the most I've ever weighed in my life, and I think this had to do with the last semester of college. I was under a lot of stress, and I would eat fast food a lot because it's fast, cheap, and accessible. Since I moved here, fast food is fast, cheap, and accessible, but it's less accessible as it was when I was in the States. So that was a big thing, that when I first moved here I started weighing myself maybe in October. 3 months in, I realized I had lost like almost 20 pounds just because I wasn't eating fast food anymore. And also my job and the distance from my apartment to my workplace has to be done on foot. I walked maybe 6,000 or more steps just to and from work, not including what I did at work. I stopped drinking sodas and juices for the most part. I just cut that out. I stopped snacking as much. Another thing that has impacted my weight loss journey is the heat here. I decided to start doing night walks because that's when it's cool. Japan gets really hot in the summers, and we're in the middle of summer right now. Went from not really paying attention to how much water I drank to now at least trying to drink a liter or more water a day. I'm not a person who's like, oh, I'm thirsty, let me drink some water. I don't have that feeling. So that was a big problem for me. I would eat all this food, binge eat all this food, and not drink like a sip of water, and get like extremely upset stomach because I'd shove all this food in my body and not have like any water to help assist digest it. It would cause a whole bunch of other problems. So now I'm trying to drink more water, trying to do exercises that help with digestion and everything, and just trying to become a healthy being in total. My size in Japan doesn't exist usually. I mean, I'm sure there's obese people in Japan that are my size, but I've never seen them. Maybe once or twice I've seen a morbidly obese person that was female. Finding clothes in my size is extremely hard. I have to buy everything from the US and have it shipped here. But now that I'm losing all this weight, I have a bunch of clothes that are giant on me, kind of like this shirt, and like I don't know what to do. Like, why are you losing weight? And I'm like, well, I want to be healthier, and I have been this size and like unwell my entire life, and I'm trying to finally get a grips on it and take care of myself. And it's always like, why? You were fine the way you were before, or there's nothing wrong with you the way to before. And yeah, I mean, you could take it from that angle, but for me, I know there was something wrong with me before, because I know how mentally like straining it was for me to be in my body. So I'm trying through this weight loss journey to lose the weight, better my mental health, and through losing the weight and bettering my mental health, better myself as a person. And I really hope that through this series you can see some growth in me, and then hopefully it inspires you to do some growth for yourself as well. So thank you for watching. I hope we can accomplish so much together. I'll see you next time.